Shalom. This is Shalomar from the Great Millstone, Atlanta Camp. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopefully elect. All right. I'm gonna pretty much touch up on how America, which is Babylon the Great, according to Revelation 17 and other scriptures, America is gonna be destroyed when people least expect it. So and the scriptures goes into how it's gonna be suddenly. All right. So I want to start off with Matthew 24:38. It says, "For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. All right. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." So people are gonna be still living their best life. Most of these people are gonna have the implant in their hand or in their forehead, being controlled by the government. You know, most people are gonna be living off what you call living off the grid. Some people are gonna be in concentration camps, but the destruction is gonna come when people least expect it. These things are gonna happen, and because the scriptures speak on it, all of these things are gonna happen. And when you least expect it, those nuclear missiles are going to come. And right before those missiles come, you're going to see chariots of the Lord, what people call UFOs. They're going to come and they're going to pick up the elect of the children of Israel out of America. If you're not part of the elect of the children of Israel in America in that time, you will be left here and you will burn with thermonuclear fire. All right. And hey, that's going to be the end of you and the end of Babylon, because you refuse to lean on to your power, or you was just a heathen that deserved it. Okay. So let's go get some more scriptures. This is a famous one. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." All right. So the Lord is not going to say, "Hey, I'm on the way." He's going to say that to his elect. We know he's on the way now with everything that's going on. Okay. As a matter of fact, let's 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. And he answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." All right. So, you know, these are the things that we're looking for, all of these different signs. And we're going to see that the Lord is on his way. And like I said, the Lord is going to show up. And I'm talking about Yahweh Shai is going to show up, and he's going to save the elect of Israel out of America, and then that destruction is going to come. Let's look at what I was just reading in Matthew 24. I'm going to go down a little bit. Maybe it was up. Maybe it was before. Okay, this is what I wanted to get. All right, and it says, verse 30, Matthew 24 and 30, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven, one end of heaven to the other. So the Lord is going to come back. He's going to gather his elect, and then the destruction is going to completely take this place out. Of course, we're going to see things adding up to that point, adding up to that moment. But the ultimate destruction is going to be the nuclear war. And people like I read in 38, people are just going to be still going about their way, still living good, eating good, partying, and it's going to be a sneak attack. That's really the terrible thing about it. And we're giving you people the warning now, the ones that are listening, to get right, because this is what's going to happen. But those that don't even matter, those that were born in vain, hey, this is going to be crazy. You ever see someone get sucker punched? You're going to get sucker punched with a nuclear missile. All right, literally. All right, let's get some more. Let's go to Job, because Esau is not even going to be expecting this. Esau is thinking he's going to be good. Like I read in 1 Thessalonians 5:3, it's going to be peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Let's go to Job chapter 20 and verse 10. It says, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue. All right. So this devil he still has a plan, has an agenda that he has to meet, but he's going to make it seem like it's all good. All right. So Esau, Edom, the so-called white man that's ruling the world today, he think that all of this is going to work. Everything's going to work out, but it's not. All right. These other countries are going to completely destroy this place. And it talks about that in Obadiah. It says, yet his meat and his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asps within him. He has swallowed down riches. He shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. All right. So all of his riches, his money, all that's going to be, is not going to happen. You're going to think that you're good, with your new world order, and the Most High gonna wake you up out of that dream. Okay. What should I say? It's a dream for Esau. It's a nightmare for us. Esau's going to be living his nightmare soon in slavery. Let's go to Isaiah 33 and 1. Woe to thee, meaning woe means destruction. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. All right. And why is Esau going to stop dealing treacherously? Because he knows that his judgment is coming. He knows that his judgment is coming. Okay, Salakia, I had a bit of an interruption, but yeah, like I was saying, Esau's going to put an end to all of his violence, and then that's when it's going to come on him. All right, that violence is going to hit him when he's going to be least expecting it. He's not going to be expecting it. He think he's going to be in a good case, but hey, that destruction is going to come through his fellow his allies and also his enemies. His allies are going to turn into his enemies. I really want to get this in the let me see if I can change it up. Okay, I don't think I can do it like this. I have to go out and change it. Okay, I think this is... Okay, I can't really see it because I'm on this split screen. But basically it talks about how these the men were despised for the Most High. Okay, and this is Obadiah. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "The vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord Yahweh, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let's rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised." So these people are looking at Esau, Edom like, man, we gotta destroy you. All right, and it's mostly the Edomites in America. Now these are the Edomites are gonna come up against themselves. You're gonna have Europe against America, Russia against America. All right, all these Edomite nations are gonna be against America. But they're all gonna, America's gonna be completely destroyed, the land, but all of Esau's kingdoms and governments and countries and all of that, his kingdom is gonna be taken down and destroyed. It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cluster of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" And that's the pride of this devil. He thinks he's gonna be ruling until forever, and we're gonna be up under his foot forever. No, that's not gonna happen. It's going to be taken. The kingdom is going to be taken from you. Okay, this is what I wanted to get. Verse 7. "All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him." So it's going to start with this economy. You see how everything's going with the economy? It's going down. All right, you got Russia and China and these African nations and all these other heathen nations. They have their own currency, and it's going to destroy the American dollar. That's basically the beginning of the destruction of America, beginning of breaking this place down. All right, but at one point, all of these places, all of these other countries were all together, were confederate with America. They were confederate with the so-called white man, and now they're turning against him because they see how evil he is. All right, even though all of these heathens took a part in bringing down Israel, that's why they all are going to go into captivity. But Esau, Edom is going to get it the worst. And it's going to be a sneak attack from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so I'm going to end it there. Once again, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Dash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. Shalom.